Welcome to SoluSoft Document and Workflow Management System. Here, we demonstrate how a workflow is routed in N2wDMS. With workflow routing, tasks are automatically directed through the right process steps, ensuring faster execution, better accuracy, and seamless collaboration across industries like manufacturing, healthcare, finance, and engineering. The key features include automated task routing, faster process flow, better collaboration, reduced errors. In this video, we will see how you can route workflows in N2wDMS. First, log into the Workflow Builder. Here, I am routing the engineering vendor workflow. I open the workflow and check the initiator to see who started the process. Once the workflow is completed, navigate to the home page and download it. Now, to route the workflow, go to N2wDMS Build and log in. Here, Bokta logs in to route the engineering vendor workflow. To upload a workflow, go to the Control Panel. Under the Control Panel, navigate to Workflow Definition. Upload the engineering vendor workflow file to continue the process. The engineering vendor workflow file has been successfully uploaded here. Click on the edit icon to assign a user to the workflow activity. Here, you can see all the activities of the engineering vendor workflow, and you can assign users to each activity. All 4 activities: procurement team, quality inspection, supply chain manager, and finance team are displayed here exactly as defined in the workflow. Now, I am assigning users to each activity. For example, I assign the admin procurement officer to the procurement activity and assign users to the remaining activities accordingly. Here, the procurement team starts the workflow. Since the procurement activity is assigned to the admin user, log in as the admin to begin the process. In the admin account, you can see 7 items in the inbox, indicating that the admin has 7 messages. Now, go to the workflow feature and initiate the process. Click on New. Here, you can see all the workflows available in the system. Select the engineering vendor workflow to start the process, and then choose the first activity to initiate the workflow. Now, the user fills in all the necessary fields. Provide a unique title to identify the workflow. A message pop-up confirms that the task has been sent. The task is now routed to quality inspection. Since this activity is assigned to the QC user, log in as the QC user. The QC user has received the work item. You can find it in the inbox. Go to the engineering workflow and click on Search. Here, you can see the work item sent by the admin with a unique title. Claim the work item to proceed with the process. Here, QC finds a defect in the product, so the product is rejected and sent back to the procurement team. Here, users can attach documents and send them to the next user in the workflow. Documents can also be added for review at each step. After adding the document, you can see the attachment here, confirming that the document has been sent. Since QC has rejected the quality, the work item is sent back to the procurement team. Now, log in as the admin. Now, the admin receives the work item in the inbox. Claim it, complete the required action, and send it again to QC for verification. Log in as the QC user, and this time the QC has successfully approved the product quality. Now, the work item is sent to supply chain management. Log in as the SCM user to proceed. The SCM user checks the timeline. If the timeline is acceptable, the work item is sent to the finance team. If the timeline is not acceptable, it is sent back to quality inspection. In this case, the SCM approves the timeline, so the work item is forwarded to the finance team. Now, login as Bhakti, since the finance activity is assigned to this user. Bhakti fills in all the required fields and completes the workflow process. Here, you can see the document sent by QC, which is received by all users at the end. This view shows the complete workflow, from procurement to quality inspection, back to procurement after rejection, then approval by QC, followed by SCM for timeline review, and finally to finance. This is how the entire process can be tracked. We have clients, including top enterprises from around the world. Want your document system fully automated? Just call us, we make workflows simple and smart. Thank you.